Oh, that looks like a lot of work. G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's job is to get these girls ready to go to the ram, and the next lot ready to become this lot next year. So all about the younger generations coming up this video. So these are our two-tooths. So they are currently about 18 months old, a little bit short off. And they're going to get 2 vaccinations today. They're going to get one for toxoplasmosis and one for 4 or 5 different strains, I think it is, of Campylobacter. So yeah, toxo is 1 shot for life, Campy is 2 shots, and then it's supposed to be an annual booster, but most vets say nah, it's alright, just do the 2 shots and leave it at that. But yeah, that's possibly becoming a little bit less the case, but for now, this year, 2 shots. Right, first important thing to do is make sure we have 2 working vaccinating guns, which we do. Now, MSD Animal Health, I have got a word of advice for you. Make these things better quality, because we are sick to death of this happening and having to throw away bottles of vaccine. This is not the vaccine we're using today, and it still pulls the bloody lid off. They are cheap crap, and we've all had our guts full of it. Anyway, back to today's job. So we've got this stuff. Very, very expensive. And then we've got this stuff. Not quite so, but still costs a fair bit. This one here expires next year, right? So we could keep that and use that for this job next year. This stuff, we had this delivered a week ago yesterday, and it expires in 2 or 3 days. I think today is the 20th. So yeah, you don't have long to use that one. Now, Campy's also a 1 ml shot, Campy Vax, so that's a pretty easy one to do. That one pack there is 500 ml, so that's 500 sheep. We'll get Sarah doing that one. The other one though is a bit tricky. So that there, we use that, we pull the cord out, let that seal back up, and we put it back in the fridge. It's, I think it's 6 weeks you've got to use it within. Doesn't matter, but if we have a full pack of that, it keeps till next year. And that is quite simply just that pack. And your hose on, chew the end of it a wee bit, warm it up. Softens it up a wee bit. And then that should, in theory, push right on there without breaking the gun. Easy as. Use anything we've got. Poke that in there, put it on. I've got 2 not working already. Not working. Brilliant. Not what I wanted to hear. It was working when I pumped the bloody stuff out of it just before. Now it doesn't want to work. Why not? It's the back valve that's causing trouble. Sometimes you can get the stuff to suck through, push through, but maybe not this time. Right, so I think now I can waste a shot of this because it's not too expensive. We have that one working, that's that same gun. Had peanut oil in it from an iodine supplement. So it's good. We don't have to be completely reliant on it because we've got other guns. Now this one's working beautifully. I really do rate these instrument supplies guns. I think they are brilliant, especially their drench guns. Maybe not quite so much the vaccinating, but I think they probably are the best of the best. The rest of these ones, that's a Bayer, so it's probably a freebie. Sidectin's a freebie. That was a Depidine, so that's a freebie. They don't actually deal with Depidine very well, those ones. We do seem to go through quite a few, but I suppose the drench guns that actually seem to last pretty well. Yeah, now this next one is a bit tricky. I shouldn't say tricky, it's just, am I allowed to say Dicky on here? I probably am. So that is a bottle of Toxovax, but all that is currently is saline solution. And I've got these two little bottles here. That's the live vaccine, virus, whatever you want to call it. So I've got to pull all that out of there, put it in there, and then once I've done that, it says in the pack, mix and use within 2 hours. Which is why we need to make sure we've got spare guns around in case one fails. Because you want to have another one right there ready to use. Because if you've got to drive to the nearest town and your stuff's already been mixed up for an hour, you get back, I'm sure there's a margin of error in there. But, yeah, you're pushing the boundaries of it. Because this one's one shot for life, we want to make sure we get it right. To be fair, by the time the sheep are 5 years old, they're in the wild, they've probably just about got enough exposure to have decent coverage, but the argument is you could have lost 4 or 5 lambs in the meantime. So, got that on there. I might just do the same on this one before I mix it up, because we may as well be ready to go. Sarah's already got 2 races loaded up out there. Get everything ready before we do that. I know I've got 2 spare guns there that work. One is not very comfortable to use because it's a 5mm. And you don't have great feel with that, but as a second backup, it'll do the job. Which is really not helping. There we go, got it on. Now, give us a little syringe with this. Let a good shake. Pop the top. Now, gets a wee bit tricky. I'm going to pull the air out of here first, otherwise it all gets leaky out. You've got to put a little bit of air in the bottle, not too much though. Still a wee dribble in there, I'll try and get that out. Try and make it so you guys can see, eh? Should be near enough. Then, because this is a 200 dose, we've got another bottle. They sell it in 100 and 200 dose packs, which is really handy when it costs a fortune and you have 620 or 630 sheep. But all in all, I think it's worth it. Now on that one, because we're not going to introduce any crap back to the wee glass bottles, so I've got all that out of that one. Fill that up. and then put it back in there. I don't know whether you should do that or not, but it makes sense. So, because that's actually quite a dangerous product, where did I put that cap? Let's see, it's right there. We'll just pop that back on there, just to be safe. Right. There we go. Prime that up. This one's 2 mils. I'll double check that in the sunlight because it's easier. And we are good to go. Now, something else we've got to keep an eye out for today is fly strike. There's a couple in here I'm just not too sure about. I don't think they do have it, but they might. So we'll have a look as they go through. And just like that, we've had 2 guns fail already. So Sarah's away to the shop to buy a new one. I might get her to get 2 because we need one up her sleeve. They're honestly just junk. Right guys, Sarah has got a new gun. I've still got an old one. I've got a spare. Let's say they are good guns, these ones, but that one obviously just decided it had its day. She's a 1 mil dose, I'm a 2 mil dose. So literally all we're doing, I'll see if I can show you what we do. Just come along and go, done. That's it. So I'm going to go the whole way up here, and Sarah's going to go the whole way up here, and then we're going to switch races and come back, because these are 2 different shots. Yeah. I don't really think I need to bore you with too much more detail than that, so I might put you up here, and we'll just do a wee time lapse for a while. And then if you really want to know more about it, well, you won't be able to tell me, but I'll tell you a bit more about it later on. Alright guys, that is that done. That last pack of Toxo that I said we're going to use not much of, did I say that? I think I did. 100 doses, which totals probably $300 or $400. I don't actually know what it costs. I used 10 doses out of it. But it's alright, because if we'd had like 70 sheep left to jab, I would have been really frustrated if I didn't buy it, so that's what it is. Anyway, we are going to go and get some old girls in. Quite simply for the reason that we have no laneway and we need to get these ones past them. Yeah, so we'll go get them in. all in all, for a mob of broken, well, they're not all broken mouth, some of them are just a bit light. Broken mouth and light ewes, they've come through alright, because we did have them on some pretty hard grazing there for a wee while. Big scope, but not a lot of quality to it. So anyway, to this, they are done. Go get up, Steel. Steel, get up. Okay. Let these girls go. They are not looking bad, but they are not there. I don't know, probably half of them are actually plenty there, but there's a few of them that are just still got a wee bit of weight to go on. So yeah, they've been working pretty hard cleaning up some rough tucker, and I think now is the time to up the ante a wee bit on these ones. We're going to condition score the ewes next week, which is when we go through and put our hand on them all and draft them into fats and skinnies. We'll go over that. Don't like it when I can't see. Yeah, but these ones here, I think we're just going to feed the whole lot. I don't like the idea of having a wee mob of tooters that you're trying to put pressure on to do a job, so we'll just feed the whole lot. And most of them should get really, really fat, and the other ones, well, they sort of fall by the wayside a bit, and they wind up not becoming part of the breeding program anymore, because you don't really want them doing that. But yeah, there we go, making their way up. Still got to get crutched next week. Maybe a big enough week next week. Crutched, and we've got to get the ewe lambs all sorted up, and I think we'll drench and tag in at the same time, and then get both lots shorn. Yeah, hoping to get them shorn that first week of March. Not a huge amount of wool on these. I have sort of been tempted. Look at that. Sorry girl, that's from the needle. Have been tempted to shear them in May instead, but we have to shear the ewe lambs now anyway, so yeah. Yeah. It's just nice when they've got as little wool as possible on them. Come on, girls. In June, July, August. Enough for warmth. Even September, but just as little as they need. It's just got me thinking with the second shearing thing, like, oh, these probably are growing as much wool as they used to. A lot of people's aren't. Prelam shearing has its benefits, but it requires a huge amount of feed. But I think we could do it with this mob, and then not do it with the main mob, because they don't really need it. Yeah, otherwise, with the way wool prices are and the way shearing costs are and everything else, we could be looking at going back to just December shearing these, and then having them fall in line with the rest, which I don't want to do, because we used to do it. Oh, to be fair, it worked. It did work, but we changed at a time where shearing was, I think, $4 a head, and now it's $7. And wool was about $2 a kilo, and last year it was $1.50. This year it's $2.50-ish. But yeah, like a litre of fuel was about $1.50 then. Now it's, oh, what is it, $3? So yeah, I don't know. It's just, we're always thinking about these things. Where can we cut out costs? But where can we cut out costs without worrying about welfare, without reducing income? Obviously when you cut costs you reduce income, but there's a balance there, right? Are you reducing income more by than what you're cutting costs? That's a possibly, maybe, actually could be the case. So for now we're going to keep doing what we're doing, but we'll keep thinking about it. Anyway, these are going back to where those ewes just were for a day, and then they're going to go to the two paddocks the other side for a while. Those other ewes are going to come back into this paddock, because it's really nice to do. I've been here for a day, but well, maybe we will. No, we won't, so I forget they're in here. So I can just go into this one until the TDs are finished, and then they can probably have this one as well. I don't know, we'll see. Still got that one to clean up. That might be a ewe job, and that one up there. He's a big knife there, I think. They're not actually bad, but I just want to get the thistles top out of them. There we go. So they should get a day in there, and then I'll be able to go and mow. This is weird. I'm thinking when this was in Swedes, that was in Swedes, and they obviously sprayed it with the chopper. I'm wondering, because across the road was in Swedes too, and he sort of was doing a big sweeping run and going across and down the other side, obviously turning off over the road. I'm wondering if he ran out of chemical with this little bit to go. Because it's such a vivid line. Like, you come through here and have a look. I know, I've got a couple of gorse bushes to go and spray. We are getting on top of that. Like, that's going back 4 or 5 years now. Damn. It's kind of, yeah, makes me wonder anyway. That's what caused that. But we're going to get those thistles and then those thistles mown out. And then yeah, the next two paddocks actually have some quite nice quality feed under them, much like this one. So hopefully it'll be the beginning of a lift for the turrets, and once they've done 1, 2, 3 paddocks, I'm thinking 7 days from now, they're going to be on that sort of feed. So, what are we today? I think we're the 21st of February today. So we've got 8 days of February left because there's 29 this year, 31 in March, so 39 days, call it 40. 45 days until the ram goes out. So we've got a little over 6 weeks to get them where I want them. They've done their work. The ewes have still got a wee bit of work to do, just making sure we've got quality tucker, but like I said, we're going to get the lighter ones out of the ewes. I'm just going to close this gate and come back to you. It's like 2 seconds with one hand, well 2 hands, it's like 20 seconds with one. Yeah, so get those light ones out of the ewes. The quality of tucker around the farm is actually looking pretty good. We've sort of had a big burst of quality, we had a big burst of growth post weaning, most of it good quality. A little bit of it got a little bit too rough and rank. We're sort of just on top of that now, and now what's coming back now that everything's been grazed again is pretty primo. Like, excuse the thistles, but that is almost as good as it gets for this time of year, almost. And this is an old paddock. This is, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 years old since it's been regrassed. So is that one. They're the only 2 left on farm that haven't been done. So in theory, the rest, when they're allowed to grow, should be better than this. So I think, knock on wood, I think we're looking okay moving forward. We're going to try to carry a lot of lambs a long way into the autumn, and we're going to try and put weight on ewes, and we're going to try and carry a big feed surplus into winter. Those crops are looking amazing. We'll talk about that maybe this video, maybe next. Yeah, they're on track to be on par with their best ever. So yeah, we want to carry stock longer than usual, put more weight on our sheep than usual, and carry more feed through, and it's looking like we're going to be able to achieve that with little to no urea. So hopefully none, but we'll just see how that one goes. It's back to being an awesome Southland autumn. They're cunning old girls. They don't panic much, those things. Righto guys, who out there isn't a pyromaniac? Oh, you're not? Oh, you might want to turn off right about now, because if that will turn around. Time for some fire. Get your light. See what happens. Ugh. I'll be away now, we're in the corner by the sound of it, and this one should go too. Oh yeah, there we go. This is away, right? Well, it's going around the other side, but I think it's time to stoke her up. Look at that. Love to come around here and give this a bit of a stoke up, but no, I'm not going to put my tractor into that. It's hot. It's real hot. We might wait till it's gone down a long way before we can think about that, but this is all going to be a little bit push in there in a few minutes, so got it in the fire. Well, that burned down pretty well, didn't it? Still smouldering away. Get a bit smaller yet, get cleaned up in a week or so, I guess. Might have had a wee bit of a change of plans today, guys. We were going to do those ewe lambs today, but we've got lambs going on Sunday, so we've got to go get them in and weigh them. So I know we did that last video, but we'll just really quickly go over it. Yeah, see what we get, eh? Oh my guys, damn, those Swedes look good, don't they? Look at that, would ya? They're actually heading in. Still got a wee way to go, but they've come most of the way. Yeah, so we started just up there in that basin and we've gone way over the top and then 3 paddocks over there. Yep, good stuff. Right, we're all set. Just those few up there to get in afterwards. Let's go. Got high hopes for these guys. Got themselves scales set 47 to 48, 48 and above. So we'll see whether we need the 47s. I think we probably will. And obviously our 50 and above that we're going to take out, we will take out on Saturday. And we're going to crutch a few of them. Not that many are going to need crutch. There's a wee few. Although we don't have them drafted out yet, so we don't know whether any of the ones that are going will need crutched. But I think they will. It'll be bugger all, but a few. But yeah, hopefully they do well. And hopefully I'm not going to have to eat those words. We'll see. We will see. Come on guys. No, you can go up there. Come on, because you're a monster. Where you at? One jump over that bar, and you are away. Go, 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 go. Ready. Oh, yep. He's going to be gone. Here we go. So we're looking for about 1 in 10. Hold up. That's not it. That was lucky. Options. No. Home. New session. Start session. Manual. How do I lock these gates? Hang on a sec, hang on a sec. I wondered what the hell was going on there. How do I stop? Yeah, we're on manual mode now, so we've got to go back to auto. Right. We have a new one, we have 0 animals, we're going to get rid of them. Options, drafting settings, I don't know what I was doing last time. This. There. Much better. Right. Let these go outside. Couldn't work out what was going on there. It had me stumped because there's 3 of those I think that were going to go, and they all went the same way. 3's good though. Righto guys. Oh, calm down. Just going to chuck them outside so nothing gets hurt. Hey, hey. Are you still on manual? You're not on manual, are you? No, you're not. What's going on there? Auto. There we go. Now we're away. Pet lamb right here. Hey, do you want a pet? No. Come on guys, let's get a lead going. Up we go, up we go. Come on. I reckon he's going to go. Come on bud, there we go, over the top. Oh, come on. Come on, you going to go? Yep. There you go, pit lamp. Now you weren't quite over 40 last time. There you go, there you go. Is there now? Come on. Come on guys. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, go on! Go on! Right, lunchtime. We have got 72 out there, but there's 4 that are either ewes or last year's lambs or neighbours. So what's that made? That's 68. Have a look on the tally here. 37 out there, so they're the 47 to 48 kilos. They're all 48 and above, and we have done 417. So we've got 1,000 to do. We need to get that number to about 150. We're on track to do it, and that's 48 and over. If we need to, we can add some of these. But also, we don't actually need 150. 100 to 150 is what I'm thinking is a good number to send. Remembering this season we want to go big late. Yeah, so well, we want to go big. It's not necessarily needing to go late. It's just that we want to go big. And to go big we're going to have to go late. So we're not in any hurry with the amount of grass we've got around right now. to get rid of lambs. Cash flow is tight, but we're going to push through that, and we're going to make that work to hopefully at the end of the season have more cash on hand, because what it's going to be this year is not a bigger profit, but a smaller loss, possibly even a break even. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, just the way it is. Perfect growing conditions. Lambs are doing bloody awesome, but price is crap. So yeah, it's not even that the price is crap. Actually, the price is low, but it's not that horrendously low. Look, it is pretty low, but it's not like 2 years ago. We wouldn't have been too worried about this, or 3 or 4. It's just because of inflation, which seems to be an excuse. Whoops. Which seems to be an excuse for everyone these days. COVID's the big excuse, but it's starting to wear pretty thin, and we're starting to get pretty sick of it. So yeah, maybe we just stop buying stuff as much, and maybe people realise that actually, I don't know, a lot of small businesses aren't making margins either, but the big ones probably are. If we just stop buying off the bastards. I know I shouldn't swear on here, but I did. Yeah, maybe they realise that they can't make the same margin that they have been. But then it's the same with all our co-ops. Like, they're not making profits, they're charging the same price, and that is the idea of a co-op, is that they don't profit, we profit. Or if they profit, we profit, because we own the company. But yeah, I don't know, it's shit, but we're going to get through. Well, I think we are. I hope we are. Right, so we're a little over halfway through those. We've got 95, I think, in the big mob, plus 47 in the wee mob. So what we might do, we're going to get plenty in the big mob. They can go Sunday, and then two and a bit weeks from now, that other mob, the 47 to 48s, they can go before the Easter rush crunch period kicks in. We might even chuck a few more in that mob, but aim for sort of 250, 300 between the two drafts, and that'll be spot on, I think. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to leave Sarah doing that. Got a couple of mobs of sheep to go shift, so we'll go get that done, eh? Mob number 1 done. So as I was saying yesterday, like, it's good quality feed in here. They've got oodles of beautiful tucker, but we're just going to push them a little bit in here still, so we can come and mow these damn thistles afterwards. Well, they're sure on the move. A little bit on this paddock. I don't know what to do with this paddock. Well, I do know what to do with this paddock. That hill and this flat need to be separate paddocks, but the problem is it's already only 5 hectares. Yeah, so they up there's beautiful feed. They've decked that out, and down here just grows long rank rubbish. Yeah, I mean, it's actually going to come away right underneath it, but there's a lot of dead material left here. I mowed this before they went in here because they fly strike issues, but actually I think it's a good thing because it's removed. Like, that would still be attached to the ground if I hadn't done it. So I think it's going to rot down a bit faster, but it's still ridiculously heavy. If it wasn't for the thistles that I know are in it, we could actually almost make 10 or 15 bales of hay here, but I don't know, it's still going to be rubbish hay. And I still don't like spending money baling rubbish, so is what it is. Well, we just about had it, and then they decided to go that way. Girls are thirsty. The creek in that paddock must have been running a wee bit low. So right where they're going to has a trough. Steel's just way up there behind them. So guys, that's us done. We have got 177, 121, and the rest, which is 978. So there were 1276 in total. Hey baby, you gonna let me give you a pet or not? This is one of the kids' pets. Oh, you are, eh? He's not actually going to the works yet. Yeah, I think we can hold on to him for a bit longer yet. He's weary, but he's not scared. The other one's really friendly. Still get up, still get up. Still get up, get up. Oh, there we go, guys. That's the last mob heading back on grass. Come on, guys. Big ones. Big ones. Come on. So they're just literally heading to the end of that paddock in that way. So, pretty stoked with how that all went. More than I expected. Like I said, I thought 100, 150, and we've got another 170 odd. There's a few in here that shouldn't be here, so 177 will become 170 pretty quick. And then another 120, was it? For a couple of weeks' time, which is pretty cool. We may even add to that yet, I'm not sure. But that's 290, right? And I was sort of thinking 250, 300 gone before Easter. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave that there. I'm going fishing with the boys tomorrow. Heading to Monowai. Got a bit of topping to do tonight. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that, and we will catch you next time.